Hello and welcome to Kahl's Calls. A bit of a different show tonight, no official show. So before I get really too far into it, let me bring up Notepad here. It's kind of my teleprompter, if you will. So if you see me looking off the screen a little bit, I'm just trying to make sure I hit all of the stuff that I'm trying to get to tonight. So let me bring that up and bring up chat here. But like I said, no official show, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail. But I do have some updates to give you all. So the first being, I'm going to take the Zurich Classic off this week. It is a pretty unique tournament in the sense that it is a team event. Two players partner up and play at TPC Louisiana in New Orleans. And the days, they alternate between best ball and alternate shot. And just to be transparent, there isn't a lot of data, and any advice that I would give would be, kind of at the surface level. There wouldn't be a lot there. So there are a lot of great content creators and golf content specifically out there. I'm always appreciative. I'm very thankful that you all tune in, watch live or catch the shows afterwards, and I want you all to succeed. Go find some great content out there. If you plan on doing any wagers or playing DFS this week at the Zurich, again, I appreciate all the support. I really do. Enjoy it. With the time that I'm off this week, I am prepping for some new content to update the schedule for you all. Obviously, no shows this week, but next week I will have 3 shows, but it'll be a little bit of a different schedule. It'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Sunday, the initial research, Monday, the data dive, and Tuesday, the DFS Tactics. I am leaving for a golf trip / vacation that Wednesday morning. Golf trip being loosely used there. I will be swinging the clubs and providing comedic relief while others play golf. But I will be leaving that Wednesday morning, so there will still be 3 full shows. Just moving the DFS Tactics to Tuesday evening, not Wednesday evening. So make sure you set your reminders for that change next week. And then the week I come back, that would be the first week of May, I'm going to start doing some baseball content, DFS wise, on DraftKings. I grew up playing baseball, was on scholarship for baseball in college. Still play baseball, honestly, to this day, although the body tells me that I shouldn't do that much any longer, but I can't quit it. It's my favorite sport, always has been. So I'm going to start getting into the DFS slate for DraftKings baseball. Right now, I am planning on only doing that on the weekends. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe squeeze in a Thursday. But golf right now is still my main focus of the channel. But I am going to be adding some baseball content. So make sure you join me in that if you're a baseball fan, or if you want to get into baseball DFS. I'm looking forward to it. I've started investing in the analytics portions of sites and stuff. So gonna have some fun with that. But that's really all I have for this evening. I do want to stay on and chat with you all. If anyone is watching live, I'll stay on for a few minutes here. I want to hear about your weekend. Did you have Jordan Spieth outright? Did you have a successful DFS weekend? I personally didn't, but there was a viewer of mine that had a very successful weekend. So if you want to check that out, make sure you go check the social media as well, as I made sure to give that person a lot of credit. And I want to do the same for you. So if you have some very successful weekends, either outright wagers or DFS, and you just watch the show, even if you don't use any of my material, even if you just watch the show, I want to shout you out. So if you do have a lot of success, let me know. Tell me a little bit of the details, what your team was like, what kind of contest was it, a GPP, a double up. Just give me all that info. I want to shout it out. I'll put it on social media. I'll put it here on the channel in the intros for the shows. But if you have any questions about the Zurich, by all means, jump in chat. I'll answer what I can. There won't be a lot of data wise. Maybe I can give you some surface level stuff from Fantasy National. Maybe be able to give you some course info. But for me, DFS was pretty bad this week. It was a comedy of 5 of 6s, if you will. I had 0 6 of 6 lineups going through. For as much as I was very high on Jordan Spieth in DFS, a lot of it being his uniqueness or perceived uniqueness. I was really high on Adams Vincent, although he had a pretty poor Sunday. Lowry was number 1 in my rankings. So I had a lot of good advice to give you all, but at the same token, I was lowest on Patrick Cantlay in the 10Ks. I backed Tom Hoagie a lot. Backed Cam Smith a lot. So for all of the good advice I gave, I was pretty bad on some other things too. So it was just a bunch of 5 of 6s. And the ones that had Spieth didn't have, Spieth and Lowry, Spieth and Cantlay, Spieth and who else was up there? Kuchar, all those types of lineups, and just led to a bad DFS week. It is what it is. If you aren't able to catch the show live, jump in the comments down below. Let me know how your weekend went. If you had any successful wagers. I was pretty excited at the start of the day. Adams Vincent was 10-1 to top 20 of the tournament at the beginning of it. Felt pretty good, and then he blew up on Sunday. So, that was a top 20 that I missed. That while I wasn't banking on it, it sure would have helped pad the loss of the DFS a little bit, help cushion that. But didn't have any Spieth outright. I had Aaron Wise. He was up there, in the middle portion, around the turn. He was up there, maybe a shot or two back. I had a win ticket on him. I had a win ticket on Adam Hadwin, and while he made the cut, he kind of sputtered out on the weekend. Neiman, I was really high on, and he didn't exactly do the best, so it was just kind of one of those weeks. But jump in the comments. Let me know how your weekend went. If you're looking forward to the baseball content, what are you wanting to see? What days, what time? The baseball content is new, so I can kind of adjust schedule if need be. Thanks again for all the support. I really do appreciate it. And it's for you all. It's your support, your viewing, your subscriptions that allow me to do this. And it's because of that I don't want to give you any bad advice. At least knowing that I am ignorant, I don't have the data for the Zurich and all that stuff. When I have the data and give you bad advice, I can own it. But you all keep coming back, so if nothing else, I'm entertaining. That's going to be it tonight. For any of the wagers and DFS contests you had at the Heritage this past weekend, for all of the wagers and DFS contests that you're thinking about entering and doing at the Zurich Classic. And until I see you next Sunday night for the initial research of the Mexico Open, may all your bets be profitable.